So before we get started, let me just read your description really quick. How does your game represent mode? This game is based on switching between perspective, which are its modes of the game. And then on your game page, welcome to another blood-curdling OcculTV special. Tonight we're going to be sending our newest on-the-ground correspondent, you, to the deserted Haunted Heights, a dense concrete monolith long abandoned by the unsavory denizens who once called the sickly place home. Use your skills in film and photography to get the best shots and unique photos to uncover lost stories within the grimy abodes. But beware, there are some sights discovered through the camera's lens that are often best left unseen. Cast the whole story tonight, followed by cooking with roadkill, how you can save money on your commute. Warning, if you have a gray screen after the intro sequence, reopen the game and everything will work fine. Gotcha. So, before we start, I guess looks like you have a stacked team, and so you can go ahead, like, introduce yourselves, like how you'd like to be referred to, and what your role was on the project.
So I can start. Uh, my nickname starts with a B letter. I
Gotcha.
think it will be hard to pronounce the whole thing. So I was called Blin mainly, so you can call me that as well.
Okay, Blin.
Uh, so I was a programmer and game design and stuff, but it was shared among the team also.
Gotcha. And then Mathcong. Mathcong.
Yeah, so
Oh, sorry.
I'm Mathcong, or you can just call me Matt.
Nice.
And I did a lot of the in-game art, the pixel art in the game.
And how did your team come together? Like, did you meet somewhere? Did you know each other already?
I think that nobody from our team knew each other before the jam, so it was all the big mode Discord.
Okay, so you just met because you were looking for a group.
Yeah, looking for a team in the.
Awesome. I hope you've become good friends as a result of the jam. I know that a lot of people have just met each other. Batu, who I was just talking with, just met all of his team at an Unreal boot camp. So yeah, game jams, like, a lot of people just like come together around them because you need to find people. So what idea did you have? Like, what
Yeah, it
was
was
your
really
idea
fun
process?
to get to know these people.
Yeah.
So yeah, the idea exploration for our team was taking a bunch of time. I think that until the end of the week one, we didn't know what the game we were making. Like we had an idea that we will be having some sort of the camera mechanic and will be tied to the different vision modes, but we didn't know how we would represent them. And so I think that it was about the end of week one, and we came up with an idea of switching between 2D and 3D perspective for the camera mode. And after that, everything went smoothly most of the part,
Nice.
most of
Awesome.
the time.
We love when things go smoothly. So on that topic, actually, did you and your team have any, like, personal issues that got in the way of development? This was happening at the end of the year. In America, we have a lot of people who are, like, studying for finals in college, or, like, holiday or family obligations, work obligations, etc. Did anything like that get in the way?
I can't speak for everyone, but it seems like it was fine for the team. The only problem that we had was a bit of a crunch at the end, but that's I think usual.
Yeah.
The last day particularly, and yeah, we had to cut the game a bit also towards the end. it was a bit out of scope for the team and for the time frame. But I think it came up nicely, like finished.
Nice. Yeah, like I say this to everybody, but when you join a game jam, it's like you're crunching on purpose, right?
Mhm.
It's just like, yeah, you have this really strict deadline. You have to make it by that time, and you have to get out whatever it is you can get out. So it's it's been very dramatic for all of us. So did you work all the way to the end? Like, it looks like you said, it looks like you submitted it 2 minutes before the deadline.
Yeah, but it was. I just we had a working build on the page like before the 2 minutes before the deadline, but that's always because I'm staying late for the gems usually. I'm trying to fix everything that I could, and so I'm always submitting late. Not necessarily because the game wasn't ready before this, but yeah, it was a bit harsh on the last day.
Right. So I guess you could say that one of your personal problems working on it was just that the time zone difference. Or was that not an issue? Was it just like just staying up all the
It
time?
wasn't an issue because usually we weren't staying the whole night. I think that 4 of us live in the European time zone, so syncing work wasn't a big problem also.
Okay.
And it was only just the last day when we
Yeah, but
all
the
stayed up.
deadline was what was it, like 5 in the morning for most of us.
Oh, yeah. Did you have to
So
stay
it's
up
kind
for
of
it, or did you like wake
it's
up
kind
for
of
it?
hard.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been rough. Just
Oh, we all just stayed up for it.
gotcha. I was staying up like ridiculous hours. I did Teleco 20XX. Maybe you've seen it around. I don't know, but I was working on it like 100 hours a week, pretty much. Just any time I had free time, and my work scheduled me less time than usual. So, uh, just the entire crunch cycle, or just like developing something for a jam, is very stressful. Did you happen to be like? Did you all happen to be like fans of Donkey? Like, how did you hear about the jam the first time?
Uh, for me, I think the story is a bit different. I was watching Donkey on YouTube, but I was making my own engine before the jam, and I wanted to find something on the itch to participate with it. So I've noticed that there's a big mode game jam going on, and I decided to participate. But long story short, we ended up using our Godot instead of my thing because it wasn't finished for a game, especially in the gem format where everything needs to be done fast.
Right.
So
Yeah. Using your own engine, that's super impressive. But unfortunately, unable to get that out. But I know at least one other person that used their own engine, the Dungeon Deli developer, Evan MMO. He works on like an actual MMO, so he was very good at like, I guess, engine infrastructure. That was a really interesting conversation. But yeah, like working on your own engine is like a huge undertaking. So definitely nothing wrong with just saying, fuck it, I'm just gonna use Godot.
yeah, we just decided to use Godot. I think day one because I was making a demo for the like first ideas that we had, and um, yeah, it became clear to me that it's not ready for the
Mm.
to make a complete game.
Yeah, hopefully next
Yeah,
time.
yeah, maybe.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start opening up this game and then having like a source for it in OBS so that I can actually display it on my screen. Um, I wanted to ask, so I like spooky things. My game is also about a spooky ghost and also TV. It's about hauntings and TV, I guess. So I saw that we had kind of an overlap, and I thought it would be funny. Or like I was interested on that premise, so I wanted to kind of reach out. Like, so what was your idea process for the theming behind it? Like, why did you want to make this specific like vibe of game, like genre of game?
Do you mean like how I ended up making a horror game
Yeah,
or something?
yeah.
Uh, I think that it was just it was from the start. We had a meeting once the film of the game was announced, and yeah, as I said, we were thinking about making a game with a camera, but didn't know how it would be implemented. But like picking up the genre of the game wasn't a problem. It just came up naturally at the start.
Okay, awesome. I noticed from one Godot developer to another, it looks like you're using the same CRT shader that I used, as well as Serishi, who made Blessed Sheep. It's a really good shader.
Yeah, I just picked one from the Godot shaders and tried to tune down it a bit
Yeah,
because it
it's
was
a
so
little
harsh at
extreme.
the start. But it seems like it's still a bit too much.
Oh no, it's good. I like it. We'll see if it's too much, but let me see here. Yeah, there it is. All right, and we're good. But yeah, I guess I will get this running. I'm just doing some last minute stuff on my stream because things are weird. There we go. Wait, why is this locked? Okay, that should be good. All right, WASD to move. We've got shift to sprint, mouse for camera, E to interact. Okay, simple enough. One particularly dark night. Let me see if the audio levels are good too. About there. I've been learning that every time I have to switch to a different game, everybody has like different like audio and like video considerations, so I have to make sure that everything is consistent between them.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't make any like sound settings and stuff, so it will be easier for you.
It's really cool that Godot has like audio buses like built in. Like you can tweak those things from
Yeah,
the interface.
I think that we have them set up, but there's no UI for the user to control this thing.
Okay. Let's see.
This is the
Yeah, just as
cutscene,
a
right?
warning, I think the intro might be very loud.
Yeah, I'm
Oh yeah.
I'm like turning it down. That's what I've been doing. Yeah. Okay, so press E to switch slide. One particularly dark night. Hey man, thanks again for accepting the job. Just like the email said, get shots of as much stuff from the list as you can, and we'll pay for what you get. Take what you can and get out. Very good pixel art so far. Very cool.
Which program did you use for that?
Oh, Batu is asking. Yeah, this is Godot. All right, very cool intro.
Oh, yeah.
So, did you have a musician for this, or did you like find this asset somewhere?
Yeah, we had a dedicated musician, also a sound designer, who made this.
Hell yeah, yeah, it shows. Yeah, I wanted it to like play out. That
I'll
intro
post
is
the
very
other
good.
guys in the chat.
I'm sorry, what? Design looks so nice. Also camera movement. Gotcha. Yeah, very cool intro. Very awesome sprite work too. Checklist, elevator, murder scene, painting that watches you, occult boot, and yellow sea monster. So what I was asking earlier with the theming, I was curious as to
Mhm.
why you took the approach of having like an OcculTV special. Like I was curious about that because I guess the implication is that we're doing this for like a TV program, I guess. Is that the joke or something?
Yeah, it came up at the very end of the jam. I think it was our last team meeting. It was like maybe 12 hours before the end of the jam, if I remember correctly. And we were setting up the each page, and we still didn't have a name. So we just decided to choose one and ended up on this idea that everything that happening in the game is some kind of TV show and stuff. Not the like in game, not the gameplay, but yeah, it's kind of in the universe where there is OcculTV special or OcculTV like sorry, I'm just
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, I'm listening.
yeah, it just came up at the very end. This everything that I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's a very nice concept. I think that other people will mention it too because it makes it the game kind of easier maybe to get into, and it's also easier to extend and make sequels on it because it just the next game in the anthology could be something going to another place and stuff, but still from the OcculTV and
Mm.
label.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking because I wanted to ask like if you had a different installment in the same like series of OcculTV special, but I guess this is like that was just like a last minute decision. But yeah, like I guess so far the presentation has been very spot on. It looks like I have to crank my camera to charge the battery, right? Or is
Yeah,
that
yeah, but it tells you in the tutorial, like when you interact with the door,
Mhm.
it will tell you that you need to charge up the battery. But since it's charged up, it tells you the next thing.
Okay. Hold right mouse button, adjust focus with A and D, take a shot with left mouse button. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it lags the first time because it loads up everything, but after that,
Oh wow.
the transition should be always smooth.
Man, this is sick. Like holy shit. Very good job on this. Did you have any like technical limitations, like technical challenges in terms of like either learning the systems or like things that you had to fight the engine on, things like that?
No, I think that implementing the camera mechanic was like the switching was pretty easy. Talking like technically, we just have two scenes, one for 3D and other for 2D, and they're running in parallel, but it just chooses the one that show you based on your mode, whether
Right.
you hold the mouse or not. So
Yeah, so in Godot, I know that for like instantiated scenes like that, you want to use like a preload or something. Did you have that and it's just not working properly, or is it only preloaded like on your first like right mouse button click?
oh, you mean like the reason for the lag at the start, right?
Yeah.
I'm not remember how it's done correctly because it was already like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
the end of the gen. So, but I think for the level scenes, it doesn't use preload. It uses the regular load because of the if you do it the other way, it will create circular dependencies. And
I think I got fucked by that once. I think it literally like broke one of my files because I had to go in manually in VS Code and then rip out the dependencies.
yeah. I was having this issue too, and that's why it works like that. So yeah, talking about technical limitations, obviously, we didn't want to separately design to like 2D level 2 times for the 3D and 2D. So the 3D level is being generated at runtime based on the 2D level, and so
Oh.
we don't have any like 3D editor for the level because of this. So, for example, you have a sprite of a trash bin right here in the corner, right?
Yeah, I was
And
gonna ask.
at the start of the game, like 3D scene scans the 2D one and like checks if it has the trash bin sprite at this place, and if it does, it creates the 3D model in the same like scale. So
Yeah, I was curious because so from a 2D perspective, you've got like the square top here, and then you've got the sloped sides. So you only fed it the information from this top-down sprite, and somehow it pops this out.
no, 3D model was pre-made in Blender
Okay.
based on the sprite. So, but the way it places in the level is like procedural.
So you're saying like you have this like I'm assuming like an instantiated scene of a trash can that is replaced by like the 3D model when you go into 3D mode, like based on the
No,
coordinates.
it creates two scenes, like two levels,
Mhm.
2D and 3D one, and the only one that being designed is 2D one, and just it being translated to 3D world. If it makes sense for you.
I think so. I just it's still very impressive. Just like I'm just trying to wrap my head around like
Yeah, it was we were talking about the limitations, and so this is why, for example, the like we don't have any like elevation inside the level, right? So the floor is always like flat, and because of this, no staircase and stuff. Since it will be hard to transition from 2D to like 3D world using the same time map, using the same map, yeah, as a base.
Gotcha. Well, very cool. Like you managed to nail this. Like it that minor bit of lag in the beginning, I'm sure you can fix that, iron it out somehow, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for this because you're probably watching through the Twitch, I realize. So yeah, I keep forgetting to just like throw up the stream of the actual thing in Discord. So there that is. Alright, so let's go ahead and figure out what this is. Let me see. Checklist entry completed. The elevator. I'm assuming I have to find something that lets me down there.
Oh, should I like give some hints or just let you play or something?
That's totally up to you guys, because I don't mind backseating, but also I know that developers, like, if you think of it like if you were playing a game that, or no, it's like if you can see somebody struggling with your mechanics, you kind of like start blaming yourself for it, but you're also aware of how long things tend to take. So I leave that up to you. If you want to backseat me, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just usually when you're doing like gathering feedback for the like update and stuff. You don't want to give players a hint and see how they complete the game, but now when the game is done,
Yeah. I also noticed that you used all of the spooky numbers, 4, 9, and 13. Was that intentional, or?
it was just no. We just were having this building, and like we weren't able to pull up all the like 13 levels, obviously in the like gem time frame. So we only have 4, and like actually 3 in the ground floor, which doesn't have any much gameplay. So we just make other levels be unavailable to give up like the feel of the scale for the building to the player, and those numbers just random.
Just random.
Don't
That's
have any.
funny. Because these are 9 and 4 are superstitious numbers in like Eastern cultures. Oh, I'll
Mhm.
spot you. Like, were you aware of that beforehand?
Could you repeat?
The numbers 4 and 9 are superstitious numbers in Eastern
Mhm.
cultures.
You ask if I'm aware of that. No. We weren't thinking about like giving any meaning to the numbers. I think it's just the artist, one of the other artists, asked like what numbers should be on the plate then, and I just gave like 3 numbers on top of my head, and that's it.
Gotcha. Well, if you're not aware, in Eastern cultures, 4 and 9 are kind of like the number 13. Because
Yeah, because there's some of them, right?
oh no, 4 is pronounced the same way as the word death, and 9 is pronounced as the same word as pain. So they're like, that's why they're like considered occult numbers in Eastern cultures. So
That's great then.
yeah.
It works out for us very well.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we got the elevator, we need the murder scene, the painting that watches you, a cult boot, and yellow sea monster. All very interesting. Oh, something just loaded there. Oh no. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh fuck. Ah, Jesus Christ. That's spooky. I'm out of battery. Alright. Let's crank this shit up. Oh no. Oh, I can sprint, right. Hold on, I need to adjust my focus. Gotta... Ah.
The first time when you see this is always like hard to manage.
Do I have it correct?
Oh, you hit it.
Okay, so that... It looks like that stuns it. Oh, a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think that I'll tell you about this stuff because I've seen another player like was scratching their head about how do they manage this. But yeah, this is the only enemy that have like 2 HP. Others die instantly. So
Oh,
the first
Christ.
time it just stuns, and the second one it will be dead.
Okay. Alright, very good. Let me make sure this is charged. Do I ever have to manage... Is this number the amount of shots that I've had?
Yeah, that's the amount of shots.
Okay. Is there a way to, like, increase that, or, like, is that just...
Yeah, there's pickups in the level, but they're limited, so you can be soft locked, but the amount of the film is pretty generous, so I think it's not gonna be the probability in most cases.
Okay. Alright. I wasn't expecting this to be that spooky.
Yeah, I think at the start it's just hard to learn.
Gotcha. Oh, very interesting. Need a green key. Understood. Green door. So did it take you very long to come up with this specific like gameplay loop of like having to do the sort of scavenger hunt for the items, being chased by the creature?
Yeah, like the general way of like gameplay loop was at the start, but as I said, we were catching up like on the game at the end, because at the start we were seeing it as more of a like I don't know how to describe it, but it ended up feeling more arcadey in the gameplay sense. So like the one thing that we did before, you would put like take few shots per battery charge, but now we make it so 1 shot per battery charge, so it will engage you more with this like cranking up mechanic of the battery and stuff, and to like make the combat more active.
Right.
So
I feel like something is about to kick my ass. Okay, the danger is past maybe. But yeah, this is cool. Like, this cranking mechanic, it just makes it like very stressful because you have to like manage like it's like in the horror movies where people are like starting the car, you know? It's like you're
Yeah,
frantically
yeah.
trying to start the
Or
car, but I'm sure.
trying to
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
like the other thing that we were thinking about is also making it so like the elevator door isn't instant, and so you have this moment also there where the elevator door closes slowly, and you're like in the hurry because the monsters are coming and stuff.
Gotcha. No. Okay. Shit, I'm out of battery. No, damn it. Okay, gotta just keep cranking it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's was one of the biggest problem of the game isn't like is lack of the feedback and the like clarity of the game mechanics. It was like more noticeable in the first version of the game, and then we did like play testing, and we we made like a better indicator, like 2 times bigger than it was and stuff. But yeah, I think that it still could be improved on. Like, so it will be really obvious for the players when they have low battery. But then it kind of you losing this experience when you're trying to take a picture, but it pops up that oh, you don't have a battery and stuff.
Right.
So maybe it's a good thing at the end.
Yeah, it's like you're definitely like struggling. Shit. No. Okay. No. What the fuck is that? Damn. That was
It was
weird.
the second one.
Oh, there's a second one. Oh, behind it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, no, this is cool. I really like the I guess the like actual stressful horror experience because so for my game Teleco, I don't know if either of you played it yet or how many like game jam games you've participated in. It's funny, I also have a ghost and I also have a mechanic where you are trying to like
Yeah, played it.
thank you. Well, I hope you liked it. But if not, that's fine. Do I have battery? I don't know. I'm out of battery because I just took a picture. Crank it up. Okay, cool.
Good job. I think that the first floor should be like a bit easier, but it's always like when you're developing the game, you kind of your eyes get blurry, and then you don't notice the difficulty of the game that you made
Oh yeah.
because you're so used to playing it.
Yeah.
And you know like all the tricks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So for the fresh players.
Oh Christ. Oh fuck. Oh god, this one's fast. Jesus. But no. Yeah. A thing that I like to mention is that and I guess I'll bring this back to my game I was talking about. I think one of you rated my game, or commented or something. And if you did, then thank you. But if not, then that's fine. But anyway, so like, I heard that the game jam game would be like streamed by Donkey for like 10 minutes, and then if any time was over that, then it would be like discretionary. And so I told my team, I'm just like, okay, we need to have this wrap up in 10 minutes, and like it's a very simple puzzle game, right? But I literally I like remember watching this video that was recommended to me, where this puzzle designer was just like, no matter how simple you think that you've made something, it's probably not simple enough. And the only way that you can tell is if you have a lot of playtesting and you have a lot of quality assurance. So yeah, a lot of us don't have the time or the resources to actually do the playtesting, right? Like, was it mostly just you and your team doing the playtesting?
At the end, we won't do any playtesting at the like during the development, but the last few days, yeah, few of my friends played the game, and also like we did it playtesting outside of the team members. And so yeah, the main thing, as I said, after the first playtest was like lack of clarity for the for the game mechanics.
Yeah, I just killed a bunch of ghosts. Sorry. That was definitely I was listening. Don't worry, but oh, okay. That's the sound of the radiator. Man,
Yeah, that was pretty brutal to get 3 ghosts.
yeah. Oh Jesus Christ! Fucking meat wall. The fuck are you, dude? Oh god. Oh god. There's another one. No, leave me alone. So I need to find another pickup. Sorry, were
I
you
think
saying something?
I can like direct towards it. I think it's like right down from your current position. But but I'm not sure. Maybe it's a troll because you're like obviously changing up the level design, and maybe I replaced the film pickup from there and not present.
Oh fuck, they're still following me. Please leave me alone. Okay, I can make it back to the green door. Does this game have checkpoints other than the elevator?
Yeah, every time you like interact with the elevator, the game saves.
Oh,
your
with the
progress.
elevator? Oh fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Oh no, can't do that. But yeah, you said you can soft lock because you just simply don't have enough film.
Yeah, but as I said, it's I think that we had like a playthrough. Someone linked their playthrough on in the each comments, and they ended up with like 20 film
Oh wow.
or something. But yeah, it's just because of the like maybe level design imperfections. I think especially at the start, you lack film, but then it starts to build up. Especially after you like get used to the how you play game, you don't use the film too much, and so it starts piling up in your inventory.
So you just learn how to avoid the ghost rather than have to waste all the film on them. Oh fuck, this one's fast.
Yeah, kind of like that. So
Okay, I've interacted with the elevator. Does that mean I have a checkpoint? Or do I
yeah,
have to press the button?
you need to choose a floor. You can choose the same one that you're on.
Yeah.
And it should save.
Okay, very cool. But yeah. So was there any like major thing that you could not fit into the game by the end of the deadline?
Yeah, as I was talking, we had to like cut the game, but after we made this like an initial cut for the like game scope, I think everyone that we were thinking to make was done. So, the settings menu I think is lacking, so
Settings menu?
this one would be nice to have. Yeah,
For just like audio or like full screen or something?
audio. Yeah, maybe controls. Like choosing the control scheme would be also nice. It also like I wanted to make the menu because it would like blend up with the camera settings that you have, so it could be implemented inside the gameplay itself. And I thought it would be cool, but
Oh yeah. Seems we have a lot of overlap there because I also aimed to make. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh yep, there it is. Oh yep, there that is. Okay, all right, we're gonna ignore you two. But yeah, I also was seeking to make a diegetic like in a universe justification for. Oh my god, the meat wall, dude. Oh no, what do I do? Oh, all right, here we are. Hello, I don't know who just joined, but hello.
oh, this is the other artist that was
it's
doing
another,
primarily the like
artist.
enemies and
Oh,
and
it's
cutscenes.
oh, you're all part of the team, or
Yeah.
nice. Oh my god, dude, the meat walls. Do you have any advice for me at this?
Yeah, you need to probably find the film somehow, but I don't remember where it lies in the level one. Yeah, yeah, we can like cheat a bit, and you can go to the like next floor, and it will have the film
I guess that makes sense. I should
close to the elevator.
there's nothing stopping me from going to the next floor. I guess I will just warp there, like this. Yeah. But yeah, this game is like crazy well polished already. I really like all of the art assets and all the audio design. Like I can tell that you have like
Here, right down, like, yeah.
Sorry?
I'm talking about the film is underneath you.
Oh, this? Wait.
No, the next room, going north, oh, south,
Okay.
south from you.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, very good work. I can tell that you put a lot of attention to detail into things, and I noticed that like the radiators or the water heaters. 3 films, very good. All right, excuse me. Let me make sure my camera is cranked. I don't really. Do I need to shoot occult boot? Oh, I guess I could. I guess I should get that one. What the hell was I saying? Right, the water heaters, they have like proximity sound. Like it gets louder the closer you go to it. Was that using the I think Godot has something for 2D audio. Did you use that or did you
Yeah, our sound designer was also implementing sounds in the engine, and so yeah, we were using the positional audio
Nice.
for this as well.
Okay, alright, we got multiple ghosts, I think. Alright. Oh, the red key. Nice. A lot of booze. We got this here. So, when you said that you might have made things too hard because you were just like, you were the playtesters and you knew how to play the game, what do you think would be like the first design consideration that you revisit to make things like, I guess, to tone down the difficulty?
Personally, I wasn't thinking too much about the extension of the game, but the other guys on the team were thinking about making a post-game update. So I think it's better to for them to answer because I'm not sure how we're going about it. But yeah, probably just I think that like the one floor that needs reconsideration in terms of balance is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other two, like after you get to the game mechanics, are nice in terms of difficulty curve. So yeah, maybe making the like first floor more straightforward without any like branches and stuff.
Do you
Much
guys
of the
hear me that
branches.
full time, or was I just muted?
Oh yeah, you was muted until now.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. For like for like the difficulty for like a while, when we first started like the idea for the jam for our game, we were like thinking like we're gonna have like where you wouldn't go into 3D. It was originally just gonna be like 2D, where you just turn on the night vision and it would like make things easier. We were trying to balance like being able to see versus not be able to see. Oh,
Sorry, I forgot
Sorry.
to crank my camera. Continue.
yeah, and like when we went into like the 3D, like we were having a bit of trouble bouncing or like trying to like, because originally you're just running away from ghosts and then you'd like, I don't even remember what we had to take pictures of them, but it was a bit different, I think. And then we were trying to like try to figure out how we could really use the mode idea, where it's like where you it's like used as a mechanic or like it's something you want to like have a risk and reward to using it.
Yeah.
Or like hopping into it and stuff. And Blinny, our developer, like I don't know, he just like randomly showed us. He was like, "Oh look, I can go to 3D," and I don't know, that just was super cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was so sick.
It's super sick, dude. Everything like this game has so much like visual flair. Very. Ah, fuck! I need to. Crank. Nope. No. I've got an eyeball following me, dude. Wait. This is locked. Sorry.
There you go. Ooh,
all right.
Nice.
That eyeball is still up. Wait, no, they left. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, we had a lot more enemies too. We start off with like a bunch of enemy ideas. We kind of just stuck with like 2 main guys, and then like a few like kind of like tertiary like other side of enemies
Mm-hmm.
that are like kind of easier, like the wall and the eyeball.
Right, right.
But-
Yeah, the one thing that you're asking about like the content that we didn't manage to make to the end, and the one thing that originally we were planning to make a boss per floor. So
You're planning to make what?
like the boss at the every floor, it will
Oh.
have some sort of unique enemies that will be appearing on the only on this floor, and it will have some like unique mechanic to them. But
didn't have
yeah,
time.
we decided that like it doesn't fit in the scope of the game, and so we ended up with just regular enemies.
Gotcha. I mean,
We
yeah.
had like a whole.
Yeah, so
Oh,
go
sorry, you go
ahead. I know.
Okay, sorry.
I do this all the time. You supersede me. Don't worry about it.
It's hard on Discord, right?
Yeah.
But we had like a whole. Blinny showed also like a demo where he's like saying like he's showing like something moving around on the ground where it's like this long snake-like thing that would follow you, and then when you're in 3D, you'd like move along the ground. So we were thinking of like we originally had this idea with like a hand that would like move across the map following you, and then you'd find like the source is like this. We made this character that's like this big guy with like really long fingers that you'd find and kill as like a boss.
Yeah, it was like the hand shadows that would follow you. It will be like on the ground, but it didn't up making for in the game.
Our sound designer was amazing, by the way. I love the sound effects.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, the Foley work, was that like an audio pack, or did they design all the sounds?
I think they designed
I
them
think
all.
all the sounds are custom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know like what tools they made, or the tools they used for that?
It was mentioned on the each page. I need to look up for the thing.
Oh my god, go away! No,
Uh,
I was gonna go to the elevator to save. Damn
It
it.
says Logic Pro, the
Logic
program
Pro.
that they used, but
He
yeah.
told a story because I really liked. He did this like elevator sound for the door, and it sounded really good. And I was like, "Oh, I love that sound. Where'd you get that?" He's like, "Oh, like my friend has like this elevator that's really creepy and old, and I literally just went over to his house and like recorded it closing."
Wow,
I was like, "That's cool."
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking with one of the developers, the developer who made Slimed, and that game has a lot of like slimy, wet sounds, and literally, they told me that they just like blew bubbles into a bowl of water. Just like the stuff that people do for Foley work is always incredible. It's like magic.
Yeah, it's fun too.
It's-
Super fun.
Oh, there you are. So yeah, very cool. So where you? Actually, I'm not able to save. I'm gonna make sure I save at this elevator really quick. And while I do, I'm gonna go ahead and look at the page here. It looks like, oh yeah. I think I might have mentioned this already, but yeah, you, just because of the way that you guys had to stay up for everything, submitted 2 minutes before the deadline. So
Yeah.
were you like really freaking out? Like, was there anything that like you were really trying to get to work before you submitted it?
Yeah, the intro sequence was the last thing that we added to the game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
It's
also,
very good.
Thank you.
yeah, I think that I've made a couple of changes that I wanted to make, like to to finish up the game, but apparently they broke it in some ways.
Oh no.
So
So
yeah, I had to fix them really quick. The particular one was remake, like the remake of the wall enemy that appears from time to time, because originally it wasn't like it didn't have the nature of other ghosts. If it makes sense, like you didn't have that pop icon. You didn't have to focus on them. It was just take a picture, no matter what the focus is and stuff. And so I had to like ghostify it, and yeah, and after that, it's kind of broke some things.
Oh
So
no.
yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Our,
Oh, sorry. Continue.
sorry, our sound guy was also doing like up to like almost the very end was like doing like a bunch of, because I was making the cutscene art and then he was kind of just like choreographing it in the engine and adding the sound and stuff. He was doing that like right up, not quite to the very end. Like he basically stayed up all night, from what I heard. He was doing that to the end.
And wait, which developer was this?
His online name is Sixten. He's the sound guy.
So just staying up all night trying to make sure that the sounds were up to snuff.
Yeah. Well, like making sure it's all choreographed, especially for the intro. Like I was like literally sending him like an asset for the intro, then he's like, "Hey, changing this," and we're kind of just quickly going back and forth. Like he was playing it, asking me if like he was scrolling fast enough, just trying to make sure like it just
Oh.
felt right, you know. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but actually, I think the one thing that when like uploaded the game, for the intro sequence, I think we messed out on this. The OcculTV logo that pops up was like out of center. It was a bit off
Oh,
to the
really?
left. Yeah,
Getting
and it
scuffed.
happened. I think it was like the. As I said, I was like re-uploading the game a bunch before the jam ended, so that's why it looks like we were really tight on the deadline.
Yeah,
like
I
2
mean,
minutes.
I'm sure you had
Yeah.
you had like a working build. Yeah, you said.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
just like tweaking all the way to the end.
Yeah, and I just uploaded the last one and like launched the game to download it from the itch, launch it, like to test like if everything is all right, and then I see, oh fuck, the logo is offset to the like
Yeah.
out of center, and I need to like open up the engine fast and stuff.
Thank you
So,
for catching that, by the way. Like, that's
but
good.
yeah, I think yeah we were noticing it because everyone was sleepy and stuff.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that's awesome. So, if you did you manage to take advantage of the 1 hour extension,
uh
or did you not even find out about it?
no. I have found out, and I think the only change that I made was, if you remember, there was like a warning about the gray screen at the start if the game not launches, and I think like when you need to restart the game and everything will be fine, and I think that I'll fix it. I'm not sure what was the root of the problem for this because it's quite unusual, but yeah, the only change that I made after the extended deadline was making sure that the game loads up correctly. So I think this bug isn't present in the game anymore. But the warning is still there just in case.
Okay. So if you had another hour to work on the game, in addition to that, what would be the first thing that you work on?
Mhm.
More logo animations.
Like,
More like
do you mean new
more
content
spark.
that needs to be added? Like not tweaking and stuff, but actually something new?
Mm-hmm. You'd try to put in like additional content.
Yeah, I think that it's fine with me. I would only like maybe tweak some sort of the things, but as I already said, the guys wanted to make the post-gen version, so
Right. I
yeah.
guess that's one of my questions typically. So do you plan on like taking this any further after the jam? You said that you have the OcculTV special thing, and that like really sets you up to add this to this as of or like in installments. Do you have any ideas for like taking it further in terms of either, well, obviously mechanics and like enemies and everything, but did you want to make like a common narrative, or did you just want this to be like episodic?
Well, I'm definitely. We kind of talked about like keeping working on it because I've done a few game jams, and I feel like every time afterwards we're like, "Do you want to keep working on it?" It's kind of like, "Yeah, I guess, sure," but like it never happens because like usually you're kind of like just saying that. But, like this time, I actually like really did. I will see what happens, but we had like I had this idea that like yeah, this occult TV special thing where like yeah, you're going like shooting different stuff. And I think it sets up like a really cool story potential too, where like you can go to like different locations, finding different monsters and stuff, and exploring, and eventually like I don't know, fighting the CEO of occult TV or something.
Yeah,
know.
it definitely would be cool to see like the one episode obviously be cool to like somewhere in Asia with all the like how do you spell this, native ghosts and stuff.
Mhm.
Local creatures. One somewhere in Africa and like around the world.
Like cryptids.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it will be cool.
Nice.
It just has a lot of potential. Just like there's cool stuff you can do when there's like that 2D 3D switch. Like it's just such a good like I feel like it's a really good foundation to like have like really cool interactions and like little surprises and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would say that this is like, because like other people in the jam have implemented similar systems, but this one by far looks like the most like, I guess like polished. Like everything in here looks so good.
Do you mean like interaction with camera or 2D infinity switch? Because I think, yeah, it actually surprised me that it was a couple of games with the camera interactions.
Mm.
Maybe it's just I was getting them in the like random game selection, but
Yeah. As far as I
it's
know,
pretty cool to see how. Excuse me, I'll finish up.
yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting to see how like others came up with the not only the idea for the like mode interpretation, but also with the like camera interactions.
Mm. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I also saw that some of the ideas that we were like trying to make, but eventually scratched to like make the game like not simple, but like self-contained, so it wouldn't be having like features that it doesn't need to. And
Mhm.
the one thing was also having some kind of interaction of camera with the static environment.
With a static
So
environment,
like yeah, maybe having like a wall, but when you look up through the camera at this wall, it has a hole in it, something like this.
okay.
And
So like
yeah.
reinterpreting
Yeah.
the scene based on your perspective.
Yeah, this also, but
Yeah, we had like
yeah,
almost an
we
idea
didn't
similar.
have it in the game, but yeah, it was possible to see like in games of others.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, because we were also thinking about that, almost like the X-ray vision in like Super Metroid, where like you see the world in one way, but then when you turn the X-ray vision, you can see like hidden pathways and stuff that you can't.
Hmm.
It's just kind of like a step further. Yeah, it was cool to see how it's the different interpretations
the-
of that.
This is
Yeah, this painting is a bit weird since it's billboards to you. It doesn't lie on the
oh fuck.
on the wall perfectly.
Shit.
So it has some like scratches in this meaning.
Is that not the painting that watches you?
No, the painting that watches you is actually, I think, the hardest one to find, because how it's
Yeah.
located. So, yeah, because it's not visible on 2D because it's on the walls. It's
Yeah,
like
I thought that was clever.
you don't see the face of the wall in the 2D view.
Oh,
So
I see.
you can see it only in 3D.
On the opposite
yeah,
wall, right?
yeah. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I feel like it's better that we didn't find a better way to convey this, but only through the cutscene. But the one of the idea for the game was that you don't need to like complete the checklist for the game, and you can get out anytime, like return to the ground floor and pressing exit there.
Mm.
Yeah, so, multiple endings.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it kind of like returning to the point that you made about like the games will be played only like for 10 minutes and stuff. So this also was something that we were considering, not only for the stream and stuff, but only just it's always like this with the jam games in general when people rate them and stuff. So yeah, the idea behind this was that everyone can finish the game. It just the endings will be different.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, how many endings do you have?
I think 4.
Yeah, I think 4 as well.
I'm assuming based
3
on
or
the
4.
amount of checklist items you
Yeah,
have.
they're just based amount of the like
What you
the
get? Yeah.
percentage of the checklist being completed.
Oh,
So,
don't do it. Don't do it.
Not something special, just
Well, I definitely want to get the checklist completed.
Yeah. If you need any tips,
Right, right.
I don't know. Which ones have you got so far?
I have the occult boot and the elevator.
Okay. I thought the occult boot was the last one I found, so that you're already better off than me. So.
Yeah, I don't know if there was like a. Is there an indicator for that being specifically the occult boot? Because I like got.
yeah,
I saw
it's-
multiple ones of the same model.
yeah. We just had an idea that so most of the objects in the checklist are like the unique ones, and so when you see them, you kind of can tell that this is it. But with the boot, we wanted to make something that like the uniqueness wouldn't be specified by the way it's looked, but it will be specified by the place that it has that lies in. So the boot is one of this kind, and the only one of this kind actually. And
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. It's in a room with a cross, like shaped like a cross, right?
yeah, I think
know?
that you made actually a picture of it.
Yeah. I didn't make the cross room, but I thought I got to play it. I spent so much time doing art that I actually didn't get to like play test that much till the very end.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
feel like I got.
That's one of the
You
questions that I like
definitely
to
made
ask.
the picture of it. I think that you just died after.
Oh no. Yeah, one of the questions I like to
So-
ask is like, has every person in your team beaten the game yet? And like, how completely have they beaten it?
I 100%ed it.
Nice.
I think that the thing about this game is just because of the nature of it, everything is dark. It's the like hardest of it comes out of the like your lack of knowledge of the place.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. But
I
the
think it was hard
developers.
for the United since he wasn't looking up, wasn't seeing the like map layout of the game. But for me and Sixten, the other guys that did sounds and also helped out with implementing them in engine, so we were both interacting with the engine, and therefore we completely know, not like completely, but knew the map, and so it was easy to like, especially for me, since I just know that I'm coming to the level, I need to go left, then like up. Oh, here will be the film. Like down
You know
right.
it like the back of your hand.
Yeah, so
Sorry, I'm
we were also
examining the wall
talking about
textures.
Yeah, pretty a shout out to Mathcong. Like did all this 2D
Yeah.
art and like 3D art, like the stuff that's not like characters except for the main character. You did like lot of sprite work.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Mathcong did the sprites, and yeah, I was pulling the 3D models for them, using them. So initially we were thinking about making like the texture unwraps for the models, because as you were talking at the start, like for example, trash bin, we only see in 2D view on the top and front face of it, and the 3D model has to contain like other parts also. So
How long did that
yeah,
take
we were
you, by the
thinking
way?
about
Doing the 3D, like changing the 2D stuff to 3D, because I didn't really get to talk to you that much, but I was very impressed by how good you did it. Like, was it hard?
Oh, yeah, we were talking
it
about that
wasn't.
earlier.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay.
talking about it, but I'll sum up this quickly. So
Oh, you
yeah,
could
it wasn't very,
go as
very
hard as
hard to
you
do.
want. Sorry,
Yeah, we already like did a bit of a dive in the technical details, so I think that I'll leave it up for now. But yeah, it wasn't that hard as it could seem for like for the player.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a hidden hallway. Oh shit, Christ! Get away from me.
Yeah, that's a hidden hallway. That's it. Totally hidden hole.
I see. Oh man, that's funny. So I'm assuming that's just like level geometry you forgot to make a collider for or something.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah, I have never seen like this happen. Like in our playtest, like, and after the jam ended, we had also like obviously some feedback, and yeah, I think that probably you're the first one that found out the secret password.
Nice. I don't know how useful it is, but yeah, I guess I found it.
It actually seems pretty useful because it was from the door, like locked door, so you can get to the green door without the key probably.
Oh, true. Okay, awesome. Well, I mean that's another thing that you can do with this kind of mechanic, right? Like maybe just
Yeah, that's yeah, just as we talked about, like X-ray thing and stuff.
Mhm.
Stop using it.
So I was saying like you were talking about how I didn't quite catch like the crux of your point, but like the amount of games that used the change in perspective modes, or I think
No, I was talking about the usage of the camera, but not the perspective mode.
oh okay. Because yeah, there's definitely been a lot of perspective changing ones. I saw Cogmo. My game is technically a weird perspective game, because it's just like a second person game, but yeah, just a lot of interesting things that you can do, and especially since what is this? Which one is this? What the fuck? Oh, oh no, oh god, god damn it. Goto makes it like super easy, right? Because like it's kind of right there in the UI. It's like you can switch between 2D or 3D view for any of these scenes, and then like it just lets you do whatever you want with that. So have you worked in other environments for game making before?
What do you mean? For the like environments, I didn't quite get it.
Yeah, like have you worked in other like game
Oh,
making
with other
software?
engines?
Yeah, other engines.
Yeah, obviously I
I
have
think he means
like
like engines, yeah.
yeah, the yeah, I think that most of my experience is Game Maker and Unreal Engine. So
You're very warm, by the way, for a picture in that room.
Okay.
Gonna give you a little hint. Sorry.
Thank you.
mhm.
Yeah, go ahead. Other engines.
So yeah, I was talking about Game Maker and Unreal Engine, and those aren't the engines that are like have a like good for multi dimensions, like Sega. So Unreal is primarily for 3D only, and the making of 2D stuff is hard there. And for the Game Maker, it's quite opposite. So yeah, it also was a bit hard because when you search up for the like yeah, I said that it was easy, but the only hard part about it was lacking of the tutorials how to how to make the perspective switch. Because when you search like 2D and 3D in Godot, it mostly shows you the the tutorials on how to embed the 2D view in 3D with viewport textures and stuff. So I think it's kind of what you did in your game, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because people
so-
use that for like the sub viewports rendering 3D onto 2D.
So yeah, it was a bit like the information about the like switching perspectives, not using one inside the other, is a bit lacking, but yeah.
Very cool. Did you have anything that you like spent a long time just like slamming your head against? Just it just gave you so much trouble, and then you like maybe you lost a lot of time over it, maybe a lot of sleep. Apparently your sound designer lost a lot of sleep, at least on one night. But like on a technical aspect, did any of you have something that you just had a block with?
I think that the biggest time that I spent on was making the one enemy that we talked about, the shadow ones that would crawl after you, but
Oh.
it's not actually implemented in the game, so
We didn't even get to use it.
a bit
Yeah.
unlucky here.
Yeah, that sucks. It
That's
always
funny
sucks
to
to have
see.
to scrap that stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, you can use it for your next one, so you know.
This is actually pretty straightforward, luckily enough. Yeah, like at least for me as like an animator. I
mhm.
felt it was kind of cool because we had another member who we kind of lost contact with. I didn't get to chat with him much, but he was another. We had like a third artist. I don't know if they mentioned, but he was. He did like some random sketches of monsters.
Yeah, concepts
And
for the monsters.
yeah, and I was the one who like rendered them into like the pixel art to kind of like made them in game, and it was nice to have. As an artist, I appreciated having like a bunch of people to work with because it felt like it easier as an artist. Although like Mathcong did like a lot to it. I can't speak for him, but it felt nice to have like a big art team for like like a game jam. Never had that before.
Right.
Yeah.
Made it a lot
It
easier.
shows.
Yeah.
I usually take up like primarily solo in the game jams, but this one I wanted to like build up a team, and it's kind of good that the jam has a big scale, so it was easy to find
Oh yeah.
the team and like and stuff. So
Yeah, it was actually pretty nice.
Yeah,
yeah, it was a good
'cause,
experience working in the team of 5.
right. I've worked on only one other game jam before. It was a long time ago. There's a Riot Game Studio like headquarters in St. Louis, and I did a game jam there a long time ago, and it was very small compared to this one. Like I can't imagine there were more than a couple dozen people.
Oh, really?
And like almost none
Is
of
this
them.
also?
I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah, I want to say that it's also a pretty long one. So usually the time span is like 3 days or something.
Yeah.
And this one had a few weeks.
Yeah, there's the Ludum Dare. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
But there's GMTK that people keep talking about. That one is apparently really big. It's got like 7,000 people in it or something. I'm about to join one that has a boss rush theme, but the actual theme isn't announced, but they're always about boss rushes. So yeah, I haven't really gotten a lot of experience in not boss rushes, in game jams in general, but I know at least one of you mentioned that you've been in several other game jams before. Was that the case for all of you? Like, have all of you done game jams before?
I think that it was first jam for the math, so the math in our team, right?
For who?
It seems like they're not here, but
Yeah, it was my first game jam.
Mm.
I think that yeah, for me it was like I started doing like game jams at the end of the summer, I think, but I was like pretty active in them, and I think right now I have like, including this one, maybe 6 or something like this.
Wow.
Mhm.
I've done 3 total. I did one in 2020 is the first one I ever did. I just was like, yeah, I've made a video game. Like I just happy to have that off my bucket list. And then I had one. My town actually hosted one this summer, which was my second one, and then this was my third.
That's awesome.
They're all awesome. They've all been super fun. Like you get really fun experience.
Yeah, and like you said, it's been a very long one. And it feels even longer because of the voting period, right?
Yeah, now it's got extended also.
Yeah, and it's extended even further.
Yeah.
So when I finally like posted up Teleco, when my friend Cello posted up AFX, we like, we wanted to like kind of rest because obviously you get burnt out working on one thing for so long and only that one thing, focusing like mind, body, and soul and whatever. But then I sort of like, it sort of dawned on me like what Itch's model was for the Game Jam's voting period. So I was like confused because I was like, so only developers can vote on the ratings, but it makes sense, right? Like if you had it so anybody could vote on it, then you could just have like some shit-eating influencer with like a team come in, make a game for them. They probably don't even have to work on it at all, and then their fans would come in and then just like run roughshod over it, right?
Yeah.
So having the other developers here, for me personally, the only reason I'm talking with all of you is because you know, people would go into the Discord and they would have rate for rates. They would have like, oh, I'm gonna be streaming some games that I'm playing. I watched Justin Six's stream, and then I was like, you know, I could probably have some developers on stream. And like talking with the community has been like really cool. Just like interacting with the community at all. Hearing people's stories, having people who have similar priorities, have similar struggles and triumphs as you, has just been very cool. So like the amount of people that have like little to no game jam experience, running the gamut all the way to the people who have done several, has been really cool. And it's like you were saying about how this is the first jam that you've had where you had a lot of artists working on it. Like obviously you have skilled programmers. You have skilled programmers on this game, but the amount of like asset generation needed for it is often just like beyond the scale of just, you know, one person to do everything. And you said you didn't even like you did the looking for group thing, so you just like met everyone at here at the jam. So like participating in the community with the voting period. Like have you? I know at least one of you has commented on my game. I think. Maybe. I can't confirm. I've been meeting a lot of people,
Which
so
one's yours,
I'm sorry.
by the way? Which one's yours again, sir?
Oh, mine is Teleco20XX.
Look.
It's you can't search it because I used full width alphanumeric like a weeb.
Okay.
But you can search it by searching my name, Bone Jackal.
Okay. I will be here.
Yeah, I mean I appreciate the rates and comments, but they're not necessary. I appreciate comments a lot more than rates even. But yeah, so like you said, it's a very long jam, and then they've extended the voting period. So have you taken the opportunity to like network and like talk with other creators? Have you had any games that stuck out to you as something that you like really appreciated? Oh god.
So, I'm actually like have a hard time remembering the game names, so I would need to see like the submissions that are rated to highlight some.
Maybe you can describe it, and then maybe I can remember it because I've played like 50 or so by now.
No, I just open up the like have rated some submissions on each. So yeah, talking about communications and stuff, for me, like I usually after the like submission period is ended, I'm like playing games and stuff, but usually don't leave out any comments, just ratings.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So probably not the biggest part of the community and stuff.
Gotcha.
I haven't even had the chance to play through stuff because I've been like doing holiday stuff. I'm going like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what time is the deadline right now? I see it's January 1st. Has it been extended past that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm definitely I have to go through all these and like check them out.
Okay.
Yeah. Just joining the because I haven't actually had the chance to do that yet.
Maybe I'm misremembering. Like I said, I've been meeting with a lot of people, so I was like mistakenly like some people have come onto my stream, and then I'm like, hey, like I'm the Teleco developer. You don't have to rate my game or anything, but I would appreciate it. And then they're like, oh yeah, I've already rated it, and I'm just like, oh wait, shit, sorry. Because like sometimes literally I've responded to them, like I've commented and replied to them, and
yeah,
and I still just like can't keep it straight. But definitely talking with the developers like this has helped me. So we've got Blin, Mathcong, and I didn't know if you said like how you'd prefer to be referred to, United Divisions.
United Divisions works. That's perfect.
Gotcha. Very good. I am trying real hard to find this painting. You guys were kidding. Oh, wait.
Which floor? Are you on like the top floor?
I think I'm on the top floor, yeah.
I think it's the first floor.
Oh, it's on the... Okay.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, the first floor, and oh god, I think that the painting was. I'm not sure where is it because it was like moved last at the end of the like.
I know that it's on. Yeah, it's
It's totally
on
not the first floor. It's
like
it has to be
fourth.
in. Yeah, it's floor 9. It's floor. I'm pretty sure that it's floor 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like I've
yeah,
been going past floor 9 a lot. Speaking of 9, we have 9 viewers and I have 99 followers, so lucky
Oh,
number.
It's
I only just
Oh,
recently
should I
reached
follow?
affiliate status, by the way.
Should I
for
follow
you.
or do you want to keep it at 99?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to keep it at 9? Because I was literally
Oh, no.
I ruined it.
If you want to be my 100th follower, I would appreciate it. Don't worry
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you have any prizes for the like 100th follower
it. No, I'm
for
poor.
the United?
I'm a very poor. I'm a poor service worker working on my indie games, just like all of you. Except I don't know if you're poor. On that topic, actually, are you professionals in any industries? Like, do you aspire to be indie devs? Do you aspire to be professional developers? You know, what is your relationship with the game development industry?
I think that United has pretty impressive like portfolio and stuff.
Oh, thank you. I'm like a filmmaker. I make animation.
Mm.
Like I'm currently working on a grant-funded film in Canada, and I just love video games. Like, but the thing about video games is they're hard to develop. They take a lot of time and resources, but I love them. But like, it's so much making a film is so much more straightforward
Mm-hmm.
in my experience. But like, yeah, I'd love to be a game developer. Like, if I could like having a solid team or like doing a studio is like that'd be so awesome. Just to like. I like part of the reason why I'm an artist is because of Halo. Like when I played that as a kid, that game changed my life, and like made me want to just like make art for games. So
Playing
it's definitely
Halo,
an aspiration. Yeah, I just love the aliens in Halo, in the original Halo.
right?
Like that game, like after I played that game, like I just had notebooks filled with like alien designs and like different kinds of like vehicles and guns.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's definitely something like if I had the opportunity to do it, I'll always do game jams and stuff. And, like yeah.
I
definitely
mean,
an aspiration.
forgive me for saying the obvious, but like, I mean, you already are a game developer. You made this
True,
game,
true.
right? You
Not
know.
wrong.
So, yeah. Part of the reason that I want
Yeah,
to do these, I don't know how many people are out there interviewing like itch developers, but I was just like, yeah, all of us have heard an interview of a big name developer working at some like big name studio like Hidetaka Miyazaki or like even big time indie creators like Toby Fox or something. But like we don't really hear a lot from the smallest developers out there that might not have any recognition whatsoever yet.
Yeah.
And just like what kind of problems and commonalities that we have with those people, and especially the problems and the triumphs that come with that. Like for me, it's like there are so many times where I felt like, oh man, this is hacky as fuck. Like I hacked this together with fucking duct tape. But like then you see what other developers are doing and it's just like, oh, they did the same thing actually. It's like you don't realize how easy it can be and like how low the bar is, and like I think we just recently found out that like Undertale has spaghetti code, Celeste has spaghetti code. Like so many of these big name games were pretty much done by just very persistent people.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Halo, Halo 2, if you know anything of the development of that game, it was like apparently for Bungie, that game was a complete nightmare. Like they had to like completely scrap the game, multiple like halfway through development or something, and they had to like they basically just showed like a video at E3. Like everything they showed at E3 they didn't actually have running, which is common, But
Right, nowadays especially.
yeah, and then but they don't even know how the code works, and like they had to cut so much stuff, and like somehow that game, Halo 2 is still like one of the most beloved shooters of all time, despite all the crap and like the developers all have like PTSD after working on it, but it's still like
yeah.
we still love it.
I mean, I I also grew up with Halo, I guess. I know the BXR. Who knows how that thing works,
Yeah, exactly. That's probably just like yeah, sure, that's a feature.
Exactly. So yeah. But like, So United Divisions, you have a very impressive portfolio. So Blin and
Yeah,
Mathcong.
it's the same thing with Celeste.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's one of the most beloved platformers.
Like it's one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games, and then I heard it was one entire file, and it was just complete disaster when it come to the code.
Yeah, I
Wow.
mean, like, what are you developing code for if not for
That
it to
really
work?
inspired me to just make my own platformer.
Hell yeah. So United Divisions, you have a very impressive portfolio apparently. Works in film. So Blin and Mathcong, are you like aspiring studio developers? Do you want to stay indie, like, or do you already have like connections with the industry?
I don't have any. I'm just like a hobbyist. But yeah, I would like to someday like make a studio or something. Yeah, talking about plans and stuff.
Oh my god, dude, they're so mean to me.
So yeah, I can guide you for the like this level if you want to participating. But like you would need to find the red key. If you don't have it already, I think you like picked up it
I
several
think I
times,
found
but
it.
Yeah,
didn't save it after.
yeah, I think I just died every time I picked it up.
Yeah, on the left, and then you need to go through the red door, and in top right room you'll have a painting.
Mm.
So yeah, keep on.
I'm just trying to
It's,
skirt around this. By the way, do you and the developers like, did you like organize yourselves through like Discord or something? Jesus.
yeah, we used Discord, and at the end, or not at the end, but on the second half, we start using a Trello board, the organization also.
Yeah, at least one other dev, Grog dev, the one who made Tarot Survivors, mentioned that if he were to do this over, he would absolutely just make a Trello board first.
Yeah.
I've used Trello before, but never truly great effect because I've only recently had a team for any game jam, so I just made a Discord. Wait, is this not the red key room?
Yeah, for some reason, the red key sometimes disappears here, so I think it will be fixed if you like reselect the floor in the elevator.
Okay.
Like as I said, there was a like link in the playthrough of the game, in the jam comments, and the guy also had this problem with the red key.
Oh, yeah, that happened to me too. Where it despawns.
Is the
Or-
problem
or-
that when you pick up the red key and then you die, it just doesn't reset it?
Yeah, it kinda is, but it resets like your progress, so you don't have the red key, but at the same time,
Yeah,
it's
it
not
just stays
present on the
gone.
map. Yeah.
All right, we've got the red key. All right, we're cranking this shit up. But I was gonna say, a thing I like to ask developers is, does your team have any like inside jokes about the development process? Any of the mechanics, any of the monsters? Like, do you have special names for them? Do you joke about them? Like that kind of thing. Oh god, the fucking marshmallow. Fuck. Nope. This one's so hard, dude.
Yeah. Did they tell you the trick with that guy?
No. I mean, I
The
don't.
trick. Do you want to know it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If you look at him in the camera view, he will start chasing you immediately. So if you can avoid him by not looking at him in the camera view, or getting too close to him.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think he starts off way out of focus too, so like it's
yeah.
a bit hard.
No, the focus on the enemies is random, so
It is.
yeah.
Damn.
Oh, it's just unlucky. Every time I looked at one of those guys, they were like way more out of focus. So I was like, oh my god, like freaking out.
There's no overlap between the
But also
two.
because because focus is based on distance, so if you look at them
Oh,
if they're far from you, so they will be always on focus.
I should know that. I should know that.
Yeah, you should know that, film major.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess I figured that something was like that, but yeah, I also seem to get really unlucky with the the little dudes. But yeah, do you have any like inside jokes about the development process or the enemies or things like that?
We had Fingers. We had this one guy called Fingers, which is the guy that we had to cut. But
Right, right.
So yeah, talking about the names, it would be cool to have one for them. Like the one inspiration for this game was actually the Pac-Man games. So
Oh,
when you tell this, it kind of makes sense because of you have this like labyrinth of a level,
mhm.
and you have a ghost in them. But yeah, the names are just placeholders. So the ones that have kind of this greenish tint to it, the one that slowly chases you, it's called Just Ghost, I think, in the game.
Just
And
Ghost.
the one that you called Marshmallow one, I think it's Shy or something
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
like this.
thinking of like Mario, like the
The
Yeah,
booze.
yeah.
Yeah.
booze, yeah, the
And
booze.
the whole enemy is just the wall, so yeah, not much of the like story here to
Mhm.
tell.
I mean, that's cool. I just know that like for instance, I put a stupid thing in Teleco. Teleco, I don't I don't want to regale you on like all of the reason that I named her Teleco, but I did sort of a thing where I'm trying to emulate like localization efforts. So her name is spelled with a C, but all the internal files have a K. Like it's just a very stupid small detail, but it's
Those are
what
cool details.
I'm sorry.
Those are cool details to have though. Like, those are like the fact that you're thinking about that is like
Oh yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Cello, my good friend who made All Trouble Flighter X, likewise, he made that game in secret. We didn't know he was working on it at all. He told me he didn't want to work on Teleco when I pitched the idea to my home chat. And then he went off and made All Trouble Flighter X, and that game has a reference to a stupid inside joke we have. But importantly, or more importantly for this anecdote, All Trouble Flighter is supposed to sound like a Japanese person's idea of what an English title sounds like. So like we paid attention to that in my chat room. So if you have any like stupid like little details like that, I like hearing them.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think that we have any. We are like pretty serious group here, like professionals and stuff.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
we're all
So
very
we
serious.
don't
people.
joke around much.
Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, no problem. I am struggling to remember where the red door is. It's probably on a different floor, right?
Yeah, I think we also
Yeah.
just met
Right.
It has one on
for
this
that
floor,
game
but
jam, so it's kind of hard to have those inside jokes.
Yeah. fair
yeah,
enough.
By the way, Mathcong, are you in the industry at all? Did you mention if you were in gaming?
I'm not in the industry, but I make like websites for a living,
Oh, nice.
and I'm just making another game in my spare time.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we're all making another game in our spare time, right?
Yeah.
That's just like also I didn't catch. Sorry, just a second. So you said that you can just go to the ground floor and leave at any time.
yeah.
But I sort of took that to mean if I go to the ground floor, the game will end. Is that how it works?
No. It's actually you can go there.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't gone there yet, so.
I have decided to make it more obvious, so you like the spawn on the spot when you can like it will show you press E and then it will prompt you to leave. But apparently it's kind of easy to miss. So, but yeah, it was a bit of attempt to make it more clear to the players that they can leave. So yes, step into the dark and it will
It'll
give you the
prompt you.
prompt.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that. I just thought that I might have missed something back here, but
You're good.
but yeah, so like having a team that you've never met before, you said it's hard to make those kinds of inside jokes. Do you think
Before
it'll
you
be
go anywhere further, I want to say that is 13th floor completely locked out until you have a blue key.
okay? Understood. Yeah, and don't mind me. Like I have a streamer brain. I'm focusing on like formulating questions and like obviously
Yeah, we're
talking
talking
with
to
you all.
your bench, so yes.
Yeah. So So like, do you anticipate like working on projects together after this, or do you think you'll just like try to find more specific teams for more specific projects?
It's obviously good to have some like communication between. So uh, I, I don't think like I want to do like a small solo project right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like return to my engine and right now finishing it and then making a game with it. But maybe after, like if I would need to make something or participate to the jam, maybe like ask someone from the team.
Right.
I would totally be willing to work with some of the people on this team. Like I found everyone to be super prolific. So like if I was ever doing another game jam, I would definitely like send a message or two to be like, hey, what do you guys think? Cause yeah.
Awesome. I don't mean to spark drama. I just realized it's just like yeah, no, see you later guys. I'm out of here.
That's the way it goes sometimes, you know.
Yeah, sometimes that's just how it is. But yeah, like my 3D guy, I've been trying to get him to like follow his goddamn dreams, because like he's just been like so down on himself. Like, oh man, I want to do 3D modeling, but like it's too hard and like too much of a perfectionist. And it's like, don't be a perfectionist. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's 100% true. That's if you want to do anything, like literally just make stuff. That's like the golden rule is just to make things.
mhm.
Don't. That's everyone who does stuff professionally. Just like they just make a lot of stuff, and they've made like a ton. Like they've made an iceberg of stuff you'll never see. That's like garbage. You see the shining top. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be me soon. I've made. I like to describe myself as living in a ruin of art, a ruin of my own design, and
Yeah.
that's just how it feels sometimes, right? Like you're just constantly going from one creative project to another. I found some film. All right, I'm making some progress, I think.
Actually, I don't
Beautiful.
know if it will be advice or not. Like talking with unfinished projects. As I was saying, I just started doing like game jams at the like end of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
At the very end of the summer. So I think that like it kind of something switched, and now I don't have like any abandoned projects and stuff. So
Oh.
the jams totally help with this. So if I'm doing something, I'm like finishing up. So it kind of always was with me, like starting a new game and then abandoning it, like with everyone. But after doing a couple for the jam, it kind of solves this problem.
Yeah.
There it is.
Nice.
Nice.
But I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job.
No. Do you know if the blue key has
Whoa.
the same spawning issue if I get clapped?
I don't know. I don't think. I never had a problem with blue key.
Okay.
Just don't look behind you.
I'm just
It
not
should be
looking.
because all the keys internally work like the same, but for some weird reason, apparently this shows up only with the red key. it's kind of strange.
Okay. We got shy over there. We're just gonna ignore that. We never saw that. We're moving along. Shit, there's so many layers. Okay.
It is a genuine relief when you get to the elevator.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god. Okay, is that a wall? Is that a fucking ghost? That was concerning.
Sounds weird.
That was
The walls sometimes despawn.
Yeah,
If you
Yeah, they despawn.
wall.
So it was probably the wall, and it just despawned when you switch the screen.
nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that wall.
Nice.
All right, I gotta make sure that I'm not gonna lose that.
Nice. Is that the last one, or do you still have to find the murders?
I gotta get the mercy, yeah. And I have the blue key, so hopefully that's up there.
Yeah, the last part is a bit overhead.
Mhm.
Like the last clue is near the start of the floor, but the floor is still very big, so you can get pretty unlucky if you go the like wrong direction at the start.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Looks like I'm getting unlucky now. Okay, never mind. Nope, you're good. All right. Excuse me. I forgot what your name was, but I think it was Just Ghost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just Ghost.
Just
Just
Ghost.
It If I saw that in my house, I would go, it's just
That's just a ghost.
nothing scary about that. Thing
Exactly.
missing limbs.
Do you have any like specific inspirations, either behind your artistic or like mechanical
So-
things in your game?
The big game apparently was Fatal Frame, the one that I did do before the jam start. But when we were starting working on this idea with the camera, the Matt like mentioned it in the Discord, and I looked up the like walkthrough and like videos on creation of the game and stuff. And
Hmm.
yeah, it wasn't like something from the start, but in the process, it really helps like having a bit of inspiration there. And also, as I was saying, the Pac-Man game, and the one that we also talked a bit was Dead by Daylight, because of the like you need to in this game like power up the engines to leave the place, and here instead of engines we have kind of photos, but
Mhm.
they're not strict, so you can leave anytime. But
Oh
yeah,
God, there's two of them. There's two just
I
ghosts.
think that the artist can share some of expression of them there of them. Fuck.
Okay.
Because I wasn't working on the art, so
Oh.
yeah, from this point of perspective, I can't say anything. But from the gameplay one, it's pretty much Pac-Man, Fatal Frame, and Dead by Daylight.
Makes sense.
I feel like me and the Sixten were talking a lot about. We kept like talking about Silent Hill. Like we
Yes,
kept making
Silent
references
Hill
to
is
it.
also talking about
because-
atmosphere, not much of a gameplay wise. But
Yeah, like like all of his sound effects were very Silent Hill inspired, and like even like his opening music, he was saying, or like some of the stuff he was doing with the music and certain sound effects, he was like, "I am a stand for what was his name? The composer for Silent Hill.
I
Is it
couldn't tell
Akira?
you.
Akira. I believe it's, I don't know. Because he's like amazing. He's part of the
I
reason
think
why those
he's
games are
also
so
done
amazing.
the stuff for the Metal Gear, or not sure.
I don't no, it's Akira Yamaoka. He's like a
Hmm.
guitarist. He's like does rock. He does like if you play Silent Hill, like he just makes amazing like music that's like really ambient, sometimes super industrial, or sometimes just like really good rock tunes that like kind of help you feel like it's not so heavy after you've just seen like some of the most disturbing stuff you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And we were kind of that's kind of what I was coming from a little bit, but also like I don't know. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know about Mathcong. I think Mathcong I was also like we were also talking to him about Silent Hill, but
Mhm.
that's at least for me. That's what I was. I love that game and I play it like I was just recently playing it too, so like it's fresh on my mind.
Nice. Looks like you all had your heads in a similar area.
Yeah.
There's also the joke of looking outside on a foggy day. There's always the one person who's
Yeah,
like, it's like
mainly.
Silent Hill.
Yeah.
That's you.
I mainly worked off the concept art from United because it was my first jam.
Right. One second. Okay, I can't tell if that's booze or if it's blood. We've got just two ghosts. Oh my god, please go away.
Just
Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh my god, they're out of focus. Jeez. Alright. Yep. Alright. Gotta crank my fucking camera. Oh, nope, it's locked. Alright.
you got this.
What is the eyeball?
Oh, if you
An
watch
eyeball is just like a helper enemy. It doesn't do much on its own, but if you take picture of an enemy that it's tied up to, it will break your camera. So you'll have to like
that's what it
do the
does.
switches stuff.
Oh. Alright, we've got that asshole. Can you please move away from the crime scene? Alright. Oh, jump! What? Okay. Oh, no, please spare me!
At least you know what it is.
Damn, dude. All right.
I love that scream so much.
So close, so close.
Very close. The scream, was that also Foley work? Or
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I'd have to ask Sixten. I think it was. I'm imagining it was.
Mm.
Everything he did, it sounded like he was just like when he was explaining the thing, he was like tapping on his like he's like he's recording footsteps, like his own footsteps and everything. So I think he must have done it.
Oh.
Yeah, and the camera stuff was also, he was telling that he had like.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I
intense.
really like the effect that when you take a picture, like the monster like becomes like color, like it gets color.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a good. I don't know if that was you, Blinny, but that was a good call.
Mm.
Satisfying.
That makes me think of shit. So what is all of your like favorite things about the game that you've made?
I love the 3D. This whole
I think
3D.
that my favorite part is the one that came up last, is the whole like OcculTV stuff.
Just like the setting.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Oh, but, it only recently occurred to me that it's a little weird to be.
I think the intro is also super well done.
Oh yeah, yeah. The intro is just like it really much sets the expectation, because this game is just like very polished. I would say that this is probably like one of the most solid finished feeling games that I've played so far.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you
this
very
was like one of the things that we were afraid about is like cut the scope down but make it look like polished and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Also, Mr.
So-
Lapel is here, the developer of John Digwood. Hello.
Hello.
We are joined by 3 of the members of the people who made Haunted Heights OcculTV special. This game is really cool.
Oh yeah, I played that. That one's really cool.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Thank you.
camera.
As foretold. But yeah, we're trying to get to the bottom of this thing. Mathcong, did you have a favorite thing about the? Wait, no, you said that the intro is really cool, right? Yeah. Shit, where is it? Okay, so for your.
It's on the left.
It's on the left,
Mhm.
yeah. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So for your post jam, especially since the voting period has been extended, and if you're not aware, the voting period was extended to when Donkey will be streaming the game, or the games, which is a little odd. I'm not really sure. Like, I think it had something to do with like that you wouldn't be able to like alter your game until such and such time. Like after the voting period ends, you're able to alter your game. So
Yeah,
apparently,
so uploads will be locked until
Right.
the.
I think I just did a complete circle. Damn.
Yeah, yeah. It's the first room that will be on the up and then left. Like the first one on the left. Yeah.
So because the voting period has been extended, and it's because of, I guess, it's pretty much for a technical reason.
Yeah.
Shit, what the fuck was I gonna say? Right. So, are you working on your post jam version now, or like, will you be working on it once the voting period ends?
Probably after. I imagine we haven't. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone, but I was thinking because it ended right at the holidays. Like it's kind of right before Christmas and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
at least for me, like it's kind of a break. But yeah,
Yeah, I think that the guys initially wanted to like do an update in the January, somewhere in the January,
Mm-hmm.
after the New Year's and stuff. But right now it's kind of unclear because of the like voting period was extended and stuff.
Okay. Up. Gotcha. All right, we got the murder scene. We don't have any shies around us, as far as I know, and All right, let's get the fuck to that elevator if we can. Oh god. All right.
You're almost there.
Oh my god, just 2 ghosts. It only recently occurred to me that it's weird that I'm like trying to essentially interview people while I'm playing what are often very high stakes, high stress games. But pleasantly surprised at how well I can handle it. Hopefully I've been doing a good job.
You're doing,
you are.
you're doing great.
Thank you. But
yeah, for sure.
yes, thank you, Mathcong. But what I was gonna say. So like, was there anything that you felt like you hacked together? Like, is there anything that you felt like you did really sloppily that you have to go over again? Because I know that a lot of people in the jam, especially myself, have to go and refactor everything if we plan on ever developing this any further. Like, was there a system that was kind of broken? Was there an asset that just wasn't working out? You know, that kind
So
of thing.
obviously, the big thing with our game is 2D and 3D switch, and on this end, I think everything is pretty solid. It's kind of instanceable and will be easy to like refactor and stuff. But I think that enemies and the saving system, talking about the red key disappearing, so it could be a target for the refactor and
All right.
polish problems.
Yeah. Do you
I
think?
wouldn't mind some animation. Sorry.
Oh no. What did you say?
Oh, I was just gonna go on a different tangent. You go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, do you imagine the saving system being different? Because your gameplay loop involves like going very far from safety from the elevator and then having to trek your way all the way back, especially when you can't see and you're not like totally aware of the environment. Are you thinking of implementing like midway checkpoints, like safe zones in between elevator like visits?
I think that the best way that we can handle this will be through a better level design. I don't think that like implementing a new mechanic in form of like save points inside the level is a good idea. We actually had this in mind, like putting mirrors as a save checkpoints, and you would need to take a picture of yourself to save the game.
Oh, that's cool.
It would also like require you to have a film resource to make a save, so it like balances everything out. And
yeah, that's super
it
interesting.
really depends on the like scope of the post-jam update. If it will be like something big, then maybe it would make sense. But with the current state of things, I think the best things that we could do to handle this like issue with not the backtracking, but constantly like return to the elevator to save your progress will be just a better level design.
I was wondering if it might even help if we had like maybe not like a super detailed map, but like just like a bit of a map. If that would help at all.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Blin? Would that ever be something, or do you think that would like make it too easy?
I was thinking about actually making a map. It could be actually. You just need to go straight down from here. To get to the exit.
If I might suggest something, maybe it could be another film resource thing. Like you take a picture of a map on a wall, and then it like fills out a mini map in the side.
That's not a bad idea. That's...
Maybe. Yeah. Just I don't know, like from the gameplay point of view, how good the map will be, but I like this idea because we have already this kind of setup with the interactable UI and stuff, and some kind of a map, and the rider could also like fit in pretty nicely here.
Yeah, obviously, like the whole 2D 3D thing is just like super cool. So, taking a picture at a mirror is very like evocative. Like, you're sort of using this camera to, I guess, like dispel.
Yeah, it's very in the feel of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
I do have to say, like, taking like a picture of a mirror of yourself kind of gives me Luigi's Mansion vibes. like how that fast travel system works.
Oh yeah, we were actually was asking about the inspiration, and yeah, Luigi mentioned we were talking about this actually too.
Nice. Yeah, I don't even remember that. It's been so long since I played Luigi's Mansion.
Also, because it's kind of like the whole game of Luigi's Mansion is like you have this fixed camera, but you can always kind of go into first-person view. And so it kind of reminded me of this game. Like, it's not exactly the same, but it does feel similar.
I think Blenny was saying that that's like kind of what you were mentioning. That's like what kind of like made you want to start doing this 3D thing was like in certain games, like Metal Gear Solid, for example. Like you have the top down, but then you press like
You need to go down, right? No,
triangle.
no, down, down.
And Metal Gear Solid,
could-
continue. The blue.
Yeah, in Metal Gear Solid, you can go to like first person mode to like get a view of the area and stuff. Like I think that's was
Yeah.
the original inspiration for it. Like he was mentioning. It might not have been Metal Gear Solid, but there's certain games where you can do that.
God, fuck. Jesus. Yes,
Oh, you're so close.
I'm so close. Give me the elevator. It's too quiet here. It's too quiet. I'm scared.
I wouldn't personally mind if we like I'd just like raising the speed of everything by a little bit, like make you faster, but also the monsters a bit faster,
Hmm.
potentially.
Yeah, but initially game was faster, but we decided to tune down the speed for the
Yeah.
Alrighty.
like the horror thing.
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
It is.
the feeling of powerlessness, very much the crux of horror. So
Yeah.
it looks like I have filled out my entire checklist. I go down to the ground floor and then I leave, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have any other weird things to share with us about the cycle of game development? Any weird ideas that didn't make it in? Anecdotes of the development process, things like that? Sorry to put you on the spot.
Well, you're gonna see in a second what happens when you leave. I was originally hoping we could. I was gonna do it, but I was like, there's no way we'll have time. But to make like a different, like art, like cutscene kind of for each ending, like a
Mm.
different like still that it would end on, but didn't get to do that.
I mean, you've already done a lot. Your entire team has put like so much effort into this, so much polish and shine. Even just one ending is even one ending CG, you know, more than I would have expected. All right, wow, this is special. Going to be a hit. Maybe you're occult TV material after all.
Mhm.
Nice, and then it shows you your actual viewport captures when you took the pictures.
Yeah.
That was a great idea. I loved it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's the end of the game.
Yeah, it's
Job.
just like we'll close the game after you press the escape button.
Yeah, I guess I'll just linger on this. This is the last thing I'm doing tonight before I retire. So without any further comments, just one more time, that's Blin, you are the lead programmer. Mathcong, you said that you were the artist, and then United Visions, you were doing the concept art?
Concept art and like animation, like monster animation, kind of design a bit.
Gotcha. Yeah, I noticed that that was in a different style. It was more like traditional roster than it was pixel art.
Yeah, I'm still learning to like be more like economic with because pixel art is a lot about like simplicity. I'm kind of bad at simplicity, so still learning.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was Haunted Heights Occult TV special, or an Occult TV special. Super cool game, guys. I'm definitely going to be writing, commenting. I hope anybody who is watching will be checking out that game if they haven't already. And I don't know, I don't know what to say, but like, yeah, solid. This is honestly like definitely one of the best, like in terms of presentation at the jam. And
Like,
I really appreciate
it's
all the work you
already
put into it.
it's already
Oh, thanks,
impressive
man.
to make
Thanks,
like
bro.
an effective horror game in 3 weeks. So props to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay, well, without any further comment,
Yeah,
again,
thanks for playing. It was really fun.
yes,
Yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you so much for just even making this and making the time to come out, because like, or come out, I say, but like, for a lot of the game developers, it seems like a lot of us have kind of like checked out after we put our projects in, and it's just like, man, we crunched for so long, and now it's time to just either chill out, do holiday stuff, or even just play games and just like ignore everything that's going on in the Discord and whatever. So I'm really glad, because I've been commenting, and I feel like a spam bot when I do it. I feel really sus about it. I'm just like, hey, you wanna come on my stream? Like it feels like a little clout chasey for me, but I really am just like curious as to like what your process was, and giving people the opportunity to talk about what they did and like what their entire process was.
Oh, this is awesome. This is super cool.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking about turning it into content, because I don't know how many people are just like doing like post game jam or just even like current game jam content about like small time indie creators. So if I ever do that, then hopefully I find a niche for it. But it was really interesting hearing about like all the technical and artistic things that you did for the game. And really, my entire main concern was just like, will I even be able to contact these people in time for the end of the jam? Because some people have literally like responded to me, and I'm just like, all right, sure, like give me a time, and then they're just like, they just don't respond to me. So
Yeah.
just dropped off, and I have no idea where they went. But also for me, this has been a great exercise in community. I will definitely be remembering all of you, and just like this conversation, I'll probably be referencing in the future. And
Awesome.
I don't know, like I'll keep around the game development space, and hopefully we'll see each other around or interact any further. But if not, cool.
Yeah, for sure. Hope to see you around.
Yeah. So once again, I am the Teleco20XX
Yeah,
developer.
sure.
Yes, thank you. I'm the Teleco20XX developer, and I mean, this is the Haunted Heights and OcculTV special team. So I guess I'm going to sleep soon.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
say
thank
goodbye.
you
Nice.
for having us. See ya.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to be highlighting this and then sending it to you whenever I have the time and energy for it, which is, kind of in flux. But I think it's also important for developers to be able to see like footage of their game being played. So if you ever need that for reference or just because you think it's cool, I'll try to send that to you as soon as I can.
Cool.
Mhm.
Thanks so much. You have a good one.
Yeah, you as well. Good night, everyone, and also good night, Marcel Pell. Sorry, I couldn't stick around.
Have a good night.
Right.
See you later.
Night.